down here you have the options of the rejects. Like for example, at the front, if you notice, there is 3 buttons there. One is stain, turn, and the other one to release the plant. That's the options. Like for example, from the factory we send it. With the stain, we wanted to bypass here, so they can just take it from here when you find that it's on the stain. But one of the guys, I mean, I'll tell me that they rather do it going out here. I mean, fold and go out here, so they can stack it and process it again, or they do what they need to do with it. So basically, what I did, you do have the option to do whatever you want. If you want to bypass it on the second, you can do that. If you want to bypass it to the stacker, that's basically the way you guys are set up now. Both of them are going to the stackers. Whenever you notice that something is wrong with it, you hit one of them, it will fall, go straight, it will not drop here. It will go straight to the end of the stacker. That's the reject options. This classification, we're not using this because we don't have those heads. The stacker. That's the options for the stacker. That drop position is where it's going to stop there to drop. The stack count is the amount that they want to stack on it. At the beginning, the factory sent it with 3. They said me, oh, can we do 5? And I said, no, if you want, you can do 10 or either 20. So right now, we change this to 10. The drop on delay is the time that it's going to spend open and closing. The conveyor delay is the time on this one here. Well, you have a question?
What does 100 mean for the delay? 100 what?
This is counts, I think they count that on 1/4 of an inch. It just counts. I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not sure about that. Okay, the conveyor on time, it is the time when it drops there and it has the 10 stock. It will come on to here. Or to here. So right now we got a 600. It will, because of the size of the sheet, it will stop here. So you can stack 2 pallets here and 1 getting ready there. Basically here it will measure the size that you get. This setting there is basically when you have a two stackers. It will measure, and depending if you're running queen or king, it will stay the queen, drop it over here, and the king will send it to the next one. That option, actually, you can see there on the stacker number 2, which we don't have. That's when you can assign a setting for your king or queen sheets. But we don't have that, so we don't really need that. Okay, here, copy formulas. That's another option. Let's say for some reason on formula number 2, you have issues, you have a problem with it, you want to make some changes. If you don't want to go to do the process on the sticker because you just want to work on that formula, you want to copy that formula maybe to number 30, which is an empty position. So if you execute it and we go to number 30, you're going to see number 2 there. The settings that you have on number 2 is on number 30 right now. If you go down to 29, it's just formula 29. That one is empty. There is nothing there. This is just factory settings. You see different numbers than the one we had on the other ones.
How many formulas do we have?
Huh?
How many formulas do we have?
I think this one has 50.
Well, how many did you set up for us?
Right here, they tell me they're just using 4, I think. But created with settings, we have 12 from the factory. But basically here, what we're using is just the wax, of course. Number 2 on sheets. Number 3 is for the big, I think, leaning table. I'm not sure about it. And number 10 will be pillowcases. 11 will be a bypass. And 13 will be your, I can't remember what it was. 12. Oh no, 12 is napkins and 11 will be the bypass. On the alarm history, same thing here. If you go to alarm history, delete. Now it's clear. Here, this is something that small production personnel.
Well, question on the formulas. Let's say you copy the formula and you edit it,
Yep.
No, it only edits it. Edits it for this machine here, right? It doesn't edit
Yeah,
it for
just
the
for this one. Yeah. Just
Okay.
For this one. Anything you change on the formulas or machine settings is here.
Okay.
The only thing you cannot do from here, if I want to change the formula to run,
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to do it from here.
Okay, you gotta
but
do it
you
over
can
there.
change settings inside the formulas
Right.
from in here,
Right.
because the folding is just this machine. The alpha is something else. From there you can change the formula on the system. But
Right.
if you want to change settings, you gotta go to the machine settings.
Okay, got it. All right.
Okay. Panel settings is basically if you want to change language, the unit system, or you want to calibrate the touch. Sometimes you want to do that to get just to get the screen sensible to your thumbs. Any other questions, guys?
How can you override the belt if you wanted to drop a sheet? You wanted to.
You can manually do it there. There is a advanced push button here. If for some reason they are, let's say they finished, they don't want to process anymore, and they have 3 sheets down there, you can advance it manually. Okay. Guys, have any other questions? I think we're done.
All right.
I wanted to ask you about the roll pressure. So when we change the pad, which is the roll pressure? What
It is
started at?
Yeah, I don't have that with me, but it's on the. It is on the manual. We can take a look at it.